Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Marcellus.
And the greatest driver.
Daryl.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Marcellus.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Well, all right, just a few safety rules. Pay attention. There's a quiz at the end of the tour. First off, if you need any personal assistance of any kind, if you have a medical emergency of any kind, if you drop something over the side of the tram that's important to you, if you have any technical issues like you can't hear me or see me, give a tug on the emergency cord located above you at the center of the tram. The tram will stop when it is safe to do so, and I will come back to assist you. Otherwise, please remain seated, keeping your hands and feet inside of the tram at all times. And there is no smoking of any kind on the tour. And keep in mind, the studio is private property, so if you should happen to drop something of value off the side of the tram, don't get off the tram. Just give a tug on the emergency cord. The tram will stop when it is safe to do so, and I will come back to assist you. Also, throughout the tour, there are loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and water effects. So if you're taking photographs, you see water coming toward you, protect your cameras. They may get wet. And finally, for your safety, for the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you're on the tour. Well, those are the rules. Here's what's in store for you. Whatever the theme behind the technical working movie and television studio, where some of Hollywood's biggest names come to work every day.
Frankenstein.
You see movie posters, just
The
a few
Mummy.
examples of the movies that we've made here at Universal Studios, starting back in 1914 with an epic silent film entitled Damon and Pythias, the one we've had in theaters recently, such as Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk. So the studio was founded in 1914, a year after our first film was released, by a man named Carl Lumley. Carl Lumley wanted to make movies that would make you laugh or cry or sit on the edge of your seat. And for over 100 years, we've been doing just that. We've made thousands of productions on this lot. We are the biggest and busiest movie and television studio in Hollywood. And we're a city, by the way. We have our own zip code, our own fire department, a bank, a post office, and the LA County Sheriff's patrol our property, enforcing our laws. So we're heading down to the front lot. That's where our sound stages are located. The sound stage is essentially a soundproof warehouse. We fill it up with our set pieces and our production equipment, make our production, and then we move out and we let somebody else move into it, and so on and so forth. Well, they control about 98% of the sound. There's a 2% chance of being heard through the overhead speakers when you pass by giving a tour like me. So, we keep ours open with that flashing red light at the side of the building. That means they are filming, that means they have to get off the microphone, and that means you'll see this whenever that happens. Sometimes it happens without warning, so I might be mid-sentence and all of a sudden that happens. Well, here we are on the front lot. To your left, that Big 10 building with the big red screen. That's the largest soundstage on our front lot. It's stage number 12. Take a look at some of the productions that have filmed in there over the years. We've had a number of music videos that have used that stage. Taylor Swift made a music video in there. We've had a number of musical artists that worked on our lot, such as Taylor Swift, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Lady Gaga, and Britney Spears.
Oh, Jesus.
On the front lawn to your left are sound stages that are chock full of production making goodness. This is a good spot to photograph celebrities because they come out of these stages and they go right to their dressing rooms, which are right around the corner. Among these stages, stage number 1, home to the Kelly Clarkson show, starring Kelly Clarkson. Keep your eyes open, keep your cameras handy, because coming up on your left, stages 16, 17, and 21, they are in use for Saved by the Bell, starring Mario Lopez and Elizabeth Berkley. They're back and better than ever. You know, these same 3 stages were used for Superstore, starring Ben Feldman.
I know it's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
We also have game shows that we take on a lot that include Hollywood Game Night, hosted by Jane Lynch.
Whose name is worth more in Scrabble tiles? Uzo Aduba or David Oyelowo?
Hi, how are you?
Uzo Aduba.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Coming up on your left, stage 21, also being used for Saved by the Bell. And they're working right now.
People are filming.
See how that works? We have Stage 21 occupied by Saved by the Bell, and they are filming in there. And we have a lot of different names for our various parts of the lot. This section is known as Sitcom Alley because these stages on your right were chock full of situation comedies over the years that include The Jeffersons, The Facts of Life, Different Strokes, A Different World. Mark, let's take a look at our television history.
Parents still needs to watch that? Right, Gigi?
Didn't know we made all those shows, huh? Currently, those stages are used for shows such as Good Girls, starring Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman, and Retta, and a new show called Mr. Mayor. Mayor! I like the sound of that.
I like the
So does
sound
Ted
of that
Danson
too.
and Holly Hunter. Ted Danson and Holly Hunter have been both television and movie stars. And speaking of movie stars, on your left are 10 bungalows that were once permanent dressing rooms for movie stars such as Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, Paul Newman. Today they are production offices, and they're occupied by the likes of Mark Platt, who brought you Wicked. Dwayne Johnson just moved his production offices over here to film Young Rock. They're coming back for another season. And coming up is a classic bungalow, Bungalow 5195 with the Alfred Hitchcock logo. That was Alfred Hitchcock's production office for the Alfred Hitchcock Presents television series. You know, Alfred Hitchcock had quite an influence on the entertainment professionals. Check this out.
Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a thrive, a museum.
Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office.
Hitchcock has influenced
Every director.
I saw Hitchcock was walking around the commissary.
Hitchcock had his bungalow on the lot.
See? Also on your left are two of our newest sound stages used for Hairspray Live, World of Dance, executive produced by Jennifer Lopez. Currently in use for Keenan, starring Keenan Thompson. And we live in the front lot where we do all our interior filming and taking it to the back lot where we do the large-scale exterior filming. We're going to show you sets from some of your favorite movies and television shows. And you know what? We can take you from the depths of the ocean to the surface of the moon without ever leaving our property. Right now, we're on our way to Skull Island. Here's Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson to guide us.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up into the future. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times.
Yes, what kind of place is this indeed? We're going to find out. Please remain seated. Please keep your hands and feet inside of the tram at all times and hang on to your personal belongings. If you feel like your phone is about to slip out of your pocket, hold on to it because if it reaches the Skull Island, will take it home with them. You'll never see it again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skull Island.
Okay, glasses on everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
Oh, hello. Whoa. Oh, Jesus! Run! Oh, God! Run! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Aircraft! People! Oh, spider! Oh, hello! Oh, God!
Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong 363D.
Jack, where you going?
That is one of the largest, most intense 3D experiences.
Hi, Phil, Jack. Oh, that's awesome. How about you? Hey, Gigi.
Young.
I feel young, Coach.
The looks of your faces with those glasses on. And then the battle was projected on one of the largest digital 3D
I got
screens
one,
that's
don't
standing
count.
40 feet tall and 180 feet wide. Using some of the most advanced technology.
And just like that, guys, we're off the
Because it
phone.
was designed by Peter Jackson and his team at Weta Digital. The filmmakers at Weta Digital won 6 Academy Awards working on such films as King Kong, The Lord of the Rings, Trilogy, Avatar, Deadpool. One of those 3D glasses, I have a feeling you're going to need them again.
Oh, just look. No, just like.
Hey, on your left is the entrance to the main part of our back
Oh, we're
lot.
not going there?
We call it New York Street. It's suggested we more often than not. We would take you in there, but it's been very, very busy in there with shows such as Good Girls. That show takes place in Detroit. Films mostly in our back lot. Our metropolitan areas are featured in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They've been filming on the lot. They got a new season coming up. Also used as London for the motorcycle chase sequence for Hobbs and Shaw, starring Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson. Take a look at this. Our metropolitan has been seen in so many different places over the years. Even dressed as the obstacle course for American Ninja Warrior. Alright, now we're going to give you an up-close look at some of our most recognizable big screen icons. We call them picture cars.
Nice place, huh?
Look at that, that's the king. Oh. We're going to give you an up-close look at some of our most recognizable big screen icons. We call them picture cars. They're the vehicles that you see in the scene of a movie or television show. Have your cameras ready, and remember to look both ways before crossing any street. No one ever listens to the guide. Coming up on your left, some of the vehicles featured in the scenes on your screen.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Some picture cars have become just as famous as the stars who have driven them. Over the years, picture cars have become bigger, badder, and faster as audiences embrace their need for speed. Ew.
Oh, this is just plastic.
You may have noticed a couple of our tuner vehicles from our Fast and Furious franchise. A very successful franchise of Universal, so much so we got another one coming up June 25th. It's called F9. Yeah, I thought that was just a function on the keyboard. Who knew? Ooh, they blowed up good, blowed up real good. And we're leaving the concrete jungle and taking you to a jungle. I don't know.
I used to be Fast and Furious, guys.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
It's kind of look like they're really tired behind him there. What's going on with that? But Jurassic Park, a very successful franchise for Universal as well. And guess what? We have another one of those movies coming up. It is called Jurassic World Domination. It will feature some of the main characters that starred in the first Jurassic Park film. They're all going to be together this time.
Like
And
Alan Grant.
we're very excited about that. Oh, I know. Ooh, That's how it always starts. And then later there's rolling and then screaming. And on the side of the trim you can see customized props and vehicles from all of our Jurassic Park films. I'm not sure what's up with these cages. They're all torn up and turned over. What's going on back here, Daryl? I have a bad feeling about this. Well, This tour's full of surprises. I had no idea that was going to happen. This time we Los Angeles featuring the mobile lab. We used 3 mobile labs for the T-Rex attack sequence. The clip that the mobile lab was pushed over was one of our parking structures on the front lot, just to look like a clip and enhance with computer-generated imagery. Now this is a big place. You get lost around here. That's when we take you all together on the track.
Oh, Jesus.
100 acres. Each one of our sections of the backlot has a weather system, and those weather systems are monitored by none other than Al Roker. Let's check in with us here. The forecast for the backlot is Al.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the line.
He must be talking about where we are now. We call this old Mexico. It says flash flood warning. Al Roker is playing. He just playing. And look at that. That's not enough rain for a flash flood. It's only raining on half of the tram. You should call that a 50-50 chance of rain. You know, you can take pictures if you want. This is a, hey, hang on a second. I hear some deep rumbling. You know what? That is a flash flood. Hey, Daryl, we should probably get going now. Now would be a good time. Daryl, quit playing, man. Quit playing. You scare people. That's not funny. Daryl says there's something wrong with the parking brake. Oh, hey, that water looks wet. You guys in the third floor car, don't worry about it. You're sitting in a blue seat.
Oh, wait, we're on the blue seat.
Well, at least we didn't all get wet.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Yeah, we fooled you with that. We dumped thousands of gallons of recycled water from tanks at the top of the hill. The water crashes down the hill and gets pumped right back into the tanks at the top of the hill so we can get somebody else with it. I wonder how many times we did that for Big Fat Liar.
I got a little bit of sprinkles.
Frankie Nunez, Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti. Get him, Pablo. Get him. Hey, we're taking you to the oldest part of our lot. It is the Old West. At one time, Universal was famous for westerns because hundreds of them were filmed here. We started filming westerns in the silent early days with black and white film and no sound, right up until the added sound of film and color to the film. Take a look at some of the cowboys that have walked down these streets over the years. John Wayne, the Duke. Where's my drink? Clint Eastwood, I got your drink right here. You know, we still use these sets. Featured quite a bit in Sony Pictures' production of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, directed by Quentin Tarantino. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at the halfway mark of the tour. Keep in mind the studio is private property. If you happen to drop anything of value off of this onto the tram, don't get off the tram. Just give a tug on the emergency cord located above you at the center of the tram. The tram will stop when it is safe to do so, and I will come back to assist you. As you round the corner, look to your left, you're going to see 4 of our newest sound stages used for the first 2 seasons of Amazon's Homecoming. That's right, Janelle Monáe was over there. Currently, those stages are used for The Voice. That lake on your left is one of the 4 bodies of water that we have on the back lot. We can use them to make it look like any place in the world, water-wise. In this case, that lake was the entire Pacific Ocean. For our television series, McHale's Navy. It was also used for a classic horror film, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And just ahead of us, there you go, Creature from the Black Lagoon. It was filmed in that lake. We had the boat in there and everything. Speaking of classic horror films, take a look to your left. You see that big green sign there at the end of the street that says The Good Place? Well, that was The Good Place for our 4th seasons of the good place starring Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. Well, the area is originally known as Little Europe, and it was built for a classic horror films, Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Mummy. Take a look at this. You thought it was actually filmed in Europe. It was filmed here in Backlot.
Who is it now? The monster. He's in the woods. Get out the bloody house. Raise all the men you can. Lock the women indoors and wait for me.
Hey, we're going to take you to an actual sound stage. This sound stage is not in 3D. It's in regular D, but it's a unique sound stage. It's the only split-level sound stage like it in Hollywood. Up above, we recreated an urban street scene with trucks and cars. Down below where we are, a Northern California subway station. Note the detail that our Academy Award-winning art directors have put into this particular set for the turnstiles of the public telephones. That's right, public telephones. You used to put money in. Whoa, hey, whoa. That's just a trimmer. We do this all the time in Southern California. Nothing to worry about. Well, okay, there's that.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, jeez! Get off of me! Oh, God! RJ, look at that! Oh! Oh, Jesus!
But wait, there's more.
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! We're this is fun! This is fun! Oh! Oh! We're just moving! We're I don't know.
Is that a train?
Oh my
It's
God!
a train.
It's a train!
And you got nothing.
We're alright.
You look thirsty.
Oh God! Oh Jesus!
Now don't panic. There's plenty of water for everybody. That's just movie water. It washes right off. Oh, that's wild, man. That's wild. This is my earthquake, the big one will be simulated 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. By the way, that soundstage was used for an episode of the Fox television series Boom! Starring Emily Deschanel and David Boreanaz. Speaking of water, we're heading toward Amity. Amity is menaced by a 25-foot man-eating great white shark. And one of our biggest hits, Jaws.
Jaws!
You know, ever since we made this movie, we've attracted sharks around here. In fact, we train our police stars now to handle sharks. The training area is coming up on your right. And you know what? They train the real sharks. Oh, yeah. Have the cameras ready. Cue the music, Daryl. They love it when you play the music. There's a shark now. That's big. Looks like a 20-footer.
That is big, RJ.
There's the police diver. Now, I think the object here is to get the shark to go under the boat, just like in the movie. You get extra points when you can do that. Now, I don't think the police diver is actually supposed to hold on to the shark. That can't Daryl, I don't think that was supposed to happen. You know, we should see if he's all right. Let's park next to these gas tanks. We'll be safe here. Sharks don't like gas.
Oh Jesus, look at that.
Besides that, the attacks are run close to that yellow barrel. The shark should take the bait.
Oh, he did.
It did. You took the bait in the pier, too. I hope that flammable liquid doesn't ignite like that.
Oh God.
Woo, that's hot. That's Africa hot. How does that kick kind of hot? We'll see it again. Ha-ha! We should go because that's hot. What's that?
Shark! Oh Jesus!
I've heard that before.
Hi, bud! Oh Jesus!
If you wanted to
Oh!
face to face with Bruce the Mechanical Shark, inspired by Bruce the Mechanical Shark in the movie Jaws. Yeah, a lot of problems with the shark in the movie. So much so they started calling the movie Floors. His Academy Award-winning director Steven Spielberg to elaborate.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark.
Look, RJ.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited.
Oh, look, a boat.
Well enough for a while there, and so I really owe the shark a lot.
Jaws was not filmed here. Repeat, Jaws was not filmed here, but hundreds of other productions were, such as The Good Place, starring Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. And this was Cabot Cove for Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury. Whee! Look out for the shark! Hey, coming up on your right is a very popular set. We like to call it the Chicken Ranch. We call it the Chicken Ranch because we do. This was built for this motion picture starring Dolly Parton, Burt Reynolds. Hey, true story. I just happened to be on the lot where they were filming that movie. They were filming it at Stage 12. Me and a friend of mine wandered into Stage 12 and there was Dolly Parton. She was smiling and waving at us. She's a very nice person. Even though we weren't supposed to be on the set. Now, that particular set is a practical set. You can film on the inside as well as the outside. It's right next to a facade, which is just a false front or side of a building. To your left, where that green cone is, that's the entrance to a very popular suburban neighborhood. I'd say the most popular suburban neighborhood in Hollywood. It's featured in so many television shows that include Leave It to Beaver, Marcus Welby, MD, The Hardy Boys, The Munsters, Desperate Housewives, AP Bio, which is streaming its 4th season on Peacock, and the new show called Never Have I Ever, written and created by Mindy Kaling. They're coming back for a 2nd season. Now, we use every part of our backlot for production. This road that we're on, we call it Wilderness Road. We have put dirt on it and made it look like we were driving through a forest. The area to your left featured in Netflix's Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock. The area to your right featured in a limousine accident that takes place at night in Fox's 911, starring Angela Bassett. Now, speaking of cars, we're going to give you another look at some new, well, not new, but some more picture cars. Coming up on your right, have your cameras ready. When we round the corner, you'll see Mr. Bean's Mini from Mr. Bean's Holiday, starring Rowan Atkinson. The black and tan Duesenberg from Mummy Returns, starring Brendan Fraser. There's a black gangster sedan from a motion picture entitled Public Enemy, starring Johnny Depp. We also have Bumblebee from Transformers, and a Ford Model T truck from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, starring George Clooney. My personal favorite is that yellow hot rod, that 32 coupe featured in American Graffiti. Imagine driving that up this road. It's dark and rainy. You just stole $40,000 from the bank, and you come across a motel
RP
this character from Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. She wanted a hot shower and a toasted cheese sandwich. She didn't get the toasted cheese sandwich. Now it's your turn. Here it is, the Bates Motel and the Bates Mansion from Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Psycho. I'm going to take over a closer look at the Bates Mansion. It's a lot smaller than it seems to be in the movie. That's because it was built to 3/4 scale so that it would look like a large house in the distance without building a large house in the distance. They added large windows and doors so that it would look like a large house in the distance. It's an optical illusion called the forced perspective. You can see the steps don't actually connect to the house. This is all so that Alfred Hitchcock could be able to photograph the Bates Motel with the Bates Mansion in the background and be able to photograph it all in one shot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. That's an actual 747 jet airplane purchased from an airplane graveyard. Here's to Steven Spielberg to tell you why he had this set built for War of the Worlds. The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
We forget to sit down and talk about War of the Worlds. What if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Listen, now, listen. I want you to close your eyes, okay? Just get them closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour. Keep in mind the studio is still private property, so if you should happen to drop anything of value off the side of the tram, don't get out of the tram. Just give a tug on that emergency cord and I'll come back to assist you. Coming up on your right is the custom-made cabin featured in our company, The Great Outdoors, starring John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. When they were finished with the movie, they moved the cabin out here. It has been featured in other movies that include Shooter, starring Mark Wahlberg, television shows such as Desperate Housewives, and it was the home to Will Riker and Deanna Troi for Paramount Plus's Star Trek Picard, starring Sir Patrick Stewart. Just beyond the cabin is a big wall of blue. It is the world's largest freestanding backdrop, built for the movie Jaws: The Revenge, featured in many other productions since then, including Warner Brothers' Sully, starring Academy Award winner Tom Hanks, directed by Academy Award winner Clint Eastwood.
Evacuate.
The airplane is real, the water is real, the actors are real. Everything behind them is a digital extension, courtesy of that big blue backdrop. Pretty cool, huh? I was out there when they were filming, and it's pretty amazing to see all that. Wait a minute, who is this?
This is Agent Novak with an FBI
Whoa,
alert.
whoa, whoa, I don't know where that came from. We got a lot of Wi-Fi signals around here. Somebody got their signals crossed. Hang on, he's back.
Look, this might be more serious than I thought.
What might be?
What just happened?
I don't know.
This is a secure line.
I know that. Whoa.
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just received a message. We have a guest aboard this tram who's witnessed something perpetrated by a man named Owen Shaw. Owen Shaw is on the property looking for you. We were advised to hide out in the nearest building. Wait a minute, they want us to hide out in this place? This is known hangout for street racers.
Oh, nice.
My name is Roman Pierce.
A street racer.
Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bit.
Looks like we're hanging out with these two. We gotta stick together, stay low, and remain seated. By the way, you don't need those glasses just yet. Because it ain't nothing but a party, y'all. That's how we roll here at Universal Studios Hollywood. You won't find us anywhere else. You can ask and I'll just say no. Yeah, we can go on all night. That's how we roll. It's right there. What? Hey, wait a minute. What do you guys do? We just got here. Well, at least leave us a juice box.
Yeah.
Hey. This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce.
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron that shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. That's quick. Let's knock this out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
What is he doing?
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
There.
It was on vibrate. Sure traced us. I just can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Trying to move that vehicle.
All right, we're moving.
It's about to get real interesting.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Roman. It was on vibrate.
My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to put those glasses on. And you heard Lady no flag photography, no camera lights. Please keep your hands and feet inside of the traffic. Please remain seated. It sounds like Toretto is pretty handling things outside. We'll just hang out in here for a minute. I'm going to get off the microphone so all the shot is going, who is that? Try to come and get us. I'll get off the microphone.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Cover the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook up. Now we're moving.
You can now witness Toretto and we call it a day!
Oh, Jesus.
The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away!
I got away from. Oh, Jesus.
Way to go, Letty. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this.
Whoa.
Under construction.
Whoa. Oh, my God. Oh, man. We're gonna be done.
Just playing. We made it.
Hell of a job, everybody. You protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
It was crazy out there. Yeah, very hard.
Respect taken.
Now, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
It was on vibrate.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys look good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
That concludes the Universal Studio Tour. It's been my pleasure to give you the tour today. On behalf of myself, by John Rodero, and all of us here at NBC Universal,